I've got to admit, when I started this, I was concerned that I wouldn't be able to keep up the pace. Find a new quote, an image that goes along with it. I'm using Unsplash for all these so far. I haven't had to reach out of that network in order to find a copyright-free image. And I built these videos around this topic, whatever the quote is. And this idea right here, you know how I feel about this. You know, we've gotten to know each other all year long, so truth matters, integrity matters, and stepping up and doing the right thing matters. Meanwhile, I have been busy creatively making t-shirts. I bought a roll of vinyl and brought home the heat press and the cutter so I could learn how to use it. And I've been producing shirts. And, you know, it looks like, why isn't that centered? Well, because it's a photograph of the shirt itself. But the idea that these tiny little letters, these are tiny. This is 9.5 inches from here to here. It's a good size for a t-shirt print. These letters. Now we know what the limits are of this cutter because I've been playing around with it. So think about, if you're a returning student, think about the shirts you want to make next year. And yeah, maybe you don't have access to Illustrator right now, but what you can do is find online ways to lay this out. You know, don't let that happen to you. You know, this is true. I can't wait to start wearing these things, you know? And really, the idea that you only have so much motivation, you don't want to use it up, bull. You have an unlimited supply, and you better believe every day I wake up motivated. And most days, instead of firing up World of Warcraft, I'll be firing up Illustrator and working out a new design, you know, or Photoshop because I want to come up with today's image. And in this Twitter feed, I always show what the next day, what's coming up. And that's where, there we go. That's where today's image was. And this went up today, you know, on the 16th. So if you're interested in what's coming down the pike, that's the reason I do that, so that you can get a head start on what this video is going to be and say, man, what's Scotch Goo going to talk about? Well, that was the thought. Whether or not you're inspired to do that, that's completely up to you. But I like to think that some of you are going to find that interesting. Regardless, start of a new week, let's make this matter. And if you know some people who've been blowing this off, not showing up, let them know. Maybe there are a few things here that are worthwhile. I'm not trying to hold you accountable. I'm trying to inspire you and make your life a little more interesting.